So, dudes, I got headlines. Shout out Complex for this first one.
Woo!
They did a survey, list of places women refuse to go on our first date. So, somewhat controversial.
Oh, it's like actually.
Their little survey here. So, some familiar names on here: Cheesecake Factory, Chili's. I'm not gonna lie, my first date was Chili's. Olive Garden. This is a
Kev, was it?
childhood favorite. Yo, you gotta start low.
Kevin,
right? Opening
your
day,
family
start
owns a
low,
whole
and
bunch
you
of
go
nice
to-
restaurants in New York. Do better.
It's first date. And then it's just, and the next you get bigger and better from there. What else is on here? Places that women won't go: Denny's, the gym, church.
First off, I
Starbucks.
have to chime in here. Buffalo Wild Wings, great place for a first date. Great staff. And if you don't want to eat wings, there's a lot on the menu to kind of deviate. But I think eating wings with someone on a first date breaks down barriers.
Oh, but that's ballsy. I don't think a lot of females would do that.
If I'm booking it, you're coming.
No, but I'm saying I don't think they're going to be getting like your traditional wing. I think they'd get like a boneless or like a Moz stick.
Okay, but I still think, yeah. And then you see, like, I want to know if the girl I'm on a first date with, if she gets honey barbecue, you're too boring for me. If she steps it up and does a little spicy garlic, maybe a hot BBQ, maybe a Nashville hot, I can tell she's like, she has it in her to go the distance.
Guys, if you really look at this list, this is what females are these? Because these are your typical first date places.
Oh, also Waffle House is on here. That's fucking crazy. Let's go to Waffle House.
Well, I know, but look, also coffee date, ice cream date, movie night, bowling, a hookah bar, a bar for just drinks.
If 18, which is coffee dates, and 26, a bar just for drinks, are on the same list, where the fuck do you guys want to go?
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, I don't agree with this.
No, me neither. 28 is like a lot of things, but
dude, look at the comments. Look at Walmart. You know who's not on here though? Dude,
shout out Manuel Watkins. Manuel Watkins, big wig at Walmart.
Rick Ross weighed in. He said, "I cancel every date with each and every woman who approves this nonsense." Rick Ross, aka 10-piece lemon pepper all flats.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go, Rick.
Yeah,
he gets it.
This is dumb. I want to know what women these are because this is not right.
Cheesecake Factory, honestly, it's like more of it's a stigma with Cheesecake Factory. It's like in songs and like people always like tease about going there. But yeah, dude, of course you would.
I eat it in a heartbeat. Shut up, Kev. I can't believe. Or you did Chili's or Cheesecake Factory?
It was Chili's. It was Bristol, Connecticut. Okay, there's not a lot of places around ESPN. This is the time and place. I'm trying to give Chili's some more context. You know what? We probably got the sampler. Okay, I did it big.
Okay, but
we got the sampler. We got
the
drinks.
cheese stick pull.
Can I just say though, guys? I think I'm more type of a girl where instead of going to like mainstream chain restaurant, like if you would have taken me to like a local kind of dive bar or dive place in Connecticut, that would have said more about you than this typical Applebee's, Chili's, cheesecake. Like
Connecticut's not like a dive bar capital of the world.
Connecticut sucks.
I do want people who are listening and not watching to know that this list of where not to take women, these are all on the same list. So like, where the fuck do you go? The movies, your house, coffee date, or bar for drinks. So what the fuck? What can dudes do?
Yeah, what's left?
Hey, dude, they also have on their bowling, sports events.
Like, I'd rather cut my nuts off than go bowling, if we're being totally honest.
But it gives. I'm just saying, like, gives you something to do. I don't mind bowling, like, or go to a sporting event. Like, I don't. This is weird to me. I think the only thing that I wouldn't do that I do agree
somewhere
on
that
here,
requires a long drive. That's funny.
well, I don't mind a long drive, but also family function on the first date. That's the one.
No.
I can agree with that.
I wouldn't do that.
How do you guys feel about coffee dates? I feel like people do that all the time.
Yeah, I think
I'm not into it, but I think the reason you go to get drinks is to kind of like lower your walls a little and to just be vulnerable, and it's like kind of cozy. Coffee dates, the sun's out bright as shit and you're like just making yourself more anxious and like you're gonna have to take a dump like at some point. Like I just don't. Coffee dates are crazy to me. It's just so intense in the middle of the day.
Yeah, but
and the romantic part of it, or like the lust part of it, is also gone because you're probably not gonna like go home after.
Yeah, but maybe not everyone wants to have sex on the first date.
I didn't mean that.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. Anyways, Kev, keep it moving.
That was the most like male thing. And I had a
So this could be a date question. This could be bigger than that, but hot take here. Bravo's top chef Tom Colicchio, he says appetizers are not meant to be shared. So your guys' take on that?
I don't believe that. I think appetizers are for the table.
I've noticed maybe it's a New York thing, maybe it's an age thing, maybe it's just a trendy thing. The more I go out to eat with groups, home style is, or like, excuse me, family style has been more prominent in the last few years than ever before. Maybe that's because people aren't like super nitpicky with like, oh, he's paid for this, like, let me eat it, because everyone's like kind of growing up and has a little more money. But like, I would say everything is shared almost at this point. Like, dude, obviously if you go to a steakhouse, you order your steak, you want your steak, but like,
that's different.
I want to try stuff.
Yeah.
So this is part of Tom's like debate. He's like, you want to share stuff, but like you only like one app, and by the time you get it, you just get like the schmear of the sauce and like a little caramel bite.
You can say that about anything in life. It's how you look at anything like that. Then order more of that app. Like,
yeah, you fucking dork.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Apps are to be shared.
We don't want to eat at Tom's table. All right, sorry, Tom, you're kicked out of here. All right, moving on here. More food. Maybe I was hungry when I was doing this rundown. I don't know, guys.
Hey, page 8, West.
Yeah,
bro, that's the second time. That's the second time Sophie's brought up page 8. West brought up the article. I feel you guys are trying to tell me something. All right, clean
you're like this, dude. You're a stick.
But all right, maybe not after these bagels. So today's National Bagel Day. Woohoo! 40% of the USA eats bagels at least once a week. Here's their top 5 rankings. Let me know what you guys think.
Like this.
Number one, plain. Number 2, Asiago.
Yep.
Number three is everything.
Yep.
Number 4 is a 6 cheese, and number 5 is cheddar jalapeno. Ooh. So very, very cheesy choices here.
Dude, I'm all for all those. I think what I would add in there, because sometimes I'm craving like more of a sweet, is like the cinnamon twist.
Cinnamon, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought was a huge. I go 2 or 3 cinnamon raisin, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think that you have two cheese bagels in the top 5. They're like first cousins. I separate. And
really, you have 3. You have Asiago, the 6 cheese.
Oh, because Asiago, yeah.
Jalapeno cheddar.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, still a fine list. And plain is, I get it.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't order plain, but like plain is the golden standard of like, if a bagel's good, it's good plain. You know what I'm saying? So like a good bagel shop in New York City, like you're gonna be able to test how good of quality that bagel is if it's plain, rather than all the bells and whistles that you would get to like maybe cover up your lack of quality bagel.
I agree with that. But I will say I am someone who always has to have a type of cream cheese on my bagel. Like I don't do the butter. I don't do the peanut butter or the jelly. I need like some type of cream cheese. And they have gotten there are some really yummy cream cheeses out there.
Mm-hmm. Games changed since we were kids. Blueberry cream cheese, scallion cream cheese.
Yes, vegetable.
I'm a sweet guy, actually. I'm gonna go blueberry, something like that.
Oh, that's nice. Like good, fine list. I'm okay with it. Also, who is in a kitchen right now?
I'm in the office. So kitchen's buzzing. That's your life. It's Andrea, actually.
Oh,
who you know very well.
Hello.
So, yeah. I'll tell her keep it down. So last bagel related topic here. So at the end of the month in Vegas, the World Bagel Eating Championship, I'm sure you guys already know, very invested. Joey Chestnut holds the record for 15 bagels with cream cheese in 8 minutes. How many bagels do you think you guys can eat in 8 minutes? I think I can do 10.
Wait, guys, I have something to admit. What's his Instagram?
Stop, Joey Chestnut. What the fuck are you about to say, Soph?
He followed me like a couple months back, and I might have been out with friends and drinking, and I saw it, and I was like, I literally DM'd, I said, "You were my childhood hero."
That's amazing.
Yeah, and he said, yeah, he was just like, thanks, like, I'll be rooting for you in the fever, dominate, bring home the championship to Indiana. Is he from Indiana, or does he live there?
Kev,
let's ask the good folks over at ChatGPT.
But what I'm such a dweeb, because guys, remember how many hot dogs he ate? Like I wanted to be in a food eating competition because
he probably has a permanent residence in Coney Island.
That'd be
well, he lives in Cali now. Where was
Maybe he's just Fever fans. Because he literally said, that's awesome. Thank you. I'll be rooting for you and the Fever to dominate and bring a championship to Indiana next year. So when he said that, I was like, oh, maybe he lives in Indiana?
Nope. He's born and raised in Cali. I didn't know they bred eaters like that. That's cool.
I know some eaters from Cali, boy. All
right. I got one more headline for you here. This one comes from the NBA world, back into sports. Jaylen Brown recently went off on the refs. He begged for the fine. He said, give me a fine after a night where he went to the line only once. The NBA obliged. They did fine him $350,000.
Damn, so listen to that.
35,000.
Yeah, not 350,000.
Fact check here. Good fact check, guys.
Yeah.
So what's your reaction to this?
All right. I'm just I feel very validated because not that I need that, but the amount of players, the amount of coaches, the amount of people associated with the NBA are also saying that refs are at an all-time low. And like people who like know ball and stuff like that, they look at the W side and like, dude, like you guys like that, it's bad. Like it's really bad. And so now you're kind of seeing like the NBA and it's not great either. And so for like one of the best players who like arguably could be an MVP in the NBA, like for him to say something that says, you know, that I was right. And so I feel fine. I hate that his fine was $35,000 and ours in the W is around 200. But you know,
dude,
he makes a lot more money than me.
Crazy.
Dude, I know.
Did he ask for the fine on the floor or was it post game?
Post game. Dude, but it is ridiculous. Like it is like the inconsistency is crazy. And I know that their job is freaking hard. But at the end of the day, you need to invest in people and in certain things that make basketball so elite. And that is the refs. So if you pay them more, they're more invested. They don't have to work other jobs. They're more refreshed to do the NBA or the WNBA. So it all comes down yet again to money and investing in a good product. And so I feel for these people. Like I truly do feel for refs because I know that their schedule sucks. They're year round. Like I get it. So if the leagues were just to pay them more, then they wouldn't have to be working 5 other conferences and they could just be focused on being a pro ref. It's not that hard.
Did you know that professional refs, I think at least in the NFL, you have to make so much money or have so much net worth in assets because they don't want refs to ever be in need to like fix games to like make money on the side. So like every professional ref has essentially like very good income or like lots of money anyways. And I'm trying to think of any other occupation where they would like where your net worth outside of the job like matters. And that's one of them because they don't want people who need money and throw games.
That would 100% make sense. But like these leagues are like they shouldn't even have to go to outside sources. Like these leagues should pay them enough money where they're like, hey, I am proud to be an NBA ref. I'm proud to be a WNBA ref. This is what I get paid. Like this is what I do. This is what I love. Because at the end of the day, they do love their job. But I'm not kidding. I was watching a college basketball game the other day and it was a WNBA crew. And I'm like,
oh, fuck.
Like literally.
Well, if we want to talk about like why there's probably a shortage of refs, at least fucking, I would imagine anyone starts reffing at a smaller scale and you work your way up. Dude, dealing with fucking parents today would be a fucking nightmare. 100%. Dealing with entitled kids who like, dude, have you seen all these clips of these little kids who are mic'd up and they're in 5th grade playing sports?
No. I hate
it. It's cooked. No, it's so bad.
No, I hate where social media, where NIL, where the transfer portal, where all of this is taking sports. It's taking away the purity. It is taking away the levels of sports. Like, I fucking hate it. And there are pros to it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dumb. I know there's pros to that type of stuff, but there's also way more negatives and everyone's worried about that. No, go learn how to fucking work hard. Go learn how to be the ultimate competitor, to be a great teammate, to have discipline. Like, stop worrying about your social media bullshit. You're fucking 5 years old. Ugh, I hate it. And it's mainly the parents, idiots. All right, that's all I had to say.